Mariners win 5-3. They improved to 6-8 on the season. They take the first of the 3 games against the Rockies for the series. Very nice start to the homestand. Let's talk about how it happened. Chris Bryant homers off Tommy Milone, and we'll talk about why Tommy Milone was pitching in this game real quick to make it 1-0. First homer of the season for Bryant. Hit it pretty well. I like Chris Bryant. Second inning, Jared Kelenic for the 4th straight game homers, wallops a ball to left center field, really center field. Teoscar Hernandez scores, gives the Mariners a 2-1 lead. Julio Rodriguez doubles home Kelenic after Kelenic doubles, scores a run to make it 3-1. Ty France, batter later, doubles home both Crawford and Julio Rodriguez to make it 5-1. Rockies do score a couple of runs in the 6th on an infield single from Jonathan Daza, and Matt Brash walks Ezequiel Tovar with the bases loaded in a mess that was not created by Brash, and I think that's important to point out here. To make it 5-3, nobody scores for the rest of the game. Mariners bullpen gets the job done. Mariners win. Very, very nice. So, Tommy Milone gets this start because Marco Gonzalez goes on the paternity list. Congratulations to Marco. And I thought Tommy Milone pitched really well. And I think it's so frustrating and so stupid that Milone doesn't get credit for this win. No, it wasn't dominant. 4 2/3 innings. Does walk a couple batters. Gives up 3 hits. Does strike out 3. I'll take that. But he allows just a solo homer. And the scorekeeper ends up giving the win to Brash. And, okay, whatever. It stinks. And that's why this win stat is such a frustrating one. But let's not focus on that too much today. Trevor Gott was not good. Struggled. Really struggled. Was kind of due for it. How good he's been for most of the year was not great. Brash does walk in the run. I thought, again, he pitched really well. A few nasty sliders. Mike Moustakas was made to look quite the fool. Really nice job by him, even with that walk with the bases loaded. It's not my favorite thing to see in the world, but wasn't his fault that situation was created, and he got the job done at the end of the day. Justin Topa and Gabe Spire have just been phenomenal. So impressed with what I've seen for them. Spire gets the 1 inning of work while only throwing, I believe, like 3 pitches. Great job. Topa continues to pound the strike zone. And Paul Sewald gets the save. Did a great job in his inning. Again, as long as he's not pitching in non-save situations where he knows that ball over the middle really doesn't matter all that much, he's pretty awesome. Well, let's talk about the offense tonight. Julio reaches a couple of times. He scorched the ball off a pitcher for what should have been a second hit, but baseball is mean, but does reach a couple of times. Ty France with the 2-run double. Teoscar Hernandez with a couple of hits. I love to see that. And Kelenic, look, it's going to get boring at some point. This is so impressive. He is just destroying baseballs. And it's so fun to watch. It's so fun to watch him on a consistent heater like he is right now. Weird thing to say for a literal 2 weeks of baseball. But he is. He is scorching hot right now. J.P. Crawford reaches a couple of times. Tom Murphy was awful again. Caught a fine game. Sam Haggerty, pretty bad. A.J. Pollock, pretty bad. But doesn't matter. So I want to say thank you to the Seattle Mariners for, giving me a team to root for my entire life. But I especially want to say thank you to them today because today was my grandma's 93rd birthday. And, I have been critical of the organization, but they are well aware how much I think they know how much I love the team, how much I've rooted for them in the past, and especially what they know is how much my grandma loves this baseball team. And for those of you who didn't see it on Twitter, they posted a happy birthday message to my grandma, and they also are sending her a Cal Rally bobblehead. And just showing her the picture, you could see the tears well up. Baseball is such a cool sport. I'm not going to cry like I did last time. I kind of was worried about maybe this being 2 cry videos in a row, and, it become monotonous. You'd start to wonder if I'm just if I'm just a really good actor. No. But I am so appreciative of everything the Mariners have done for my grandma. Some of you don't know this. They offered her when I got tickets to go see the Edgar um, induction into the Hall of Fame and the induction into the Mariners Hall of Fame. And I was trying so hard to get her to go, but she lives in Shelton, and since my grandfather passed away, she has not made trips up there. And I was trying very hard to get her to go, and the Mariners, were like, she can come watch them take batting practice, and they were so supportive. And she ended up not going, and the Mariners and I totally understand. It's her choice. But like, this is what this organization is great at. They're so great at community. And it's why I may get frustrated when they don't go sign a shortstop, or I may get frustrated when I hear stuff about a rotating designated hitter when they don't have actual depth. That stuff can frustrate me, but I will always love this team because they care about the community, especially now that who is no longer a part of their organization. I think that is the one thing they have always gotten right. Perfect? No, nobody's perfect. There have been mistakes, but they care. I will criticize this team for a lot of things. That's not one of them. They care about this community. And, maybe I am biased just because of what they did or how supportive they've been. But I think I have justification for why I'm biased or why I carry that bias. Man, just such a neat thing. And watching that game with her today, I mean, that's what baseball does, folks. Better than any other sport. It creates this sense of comfort. We watched a meaningless-ish regular season game together with the rest of her family too. The rest of my family too. My mom, my stepdad, my sister, my cousins, about 15 people there, my nieces. And we watched that game together. And it just I don't know the words for it, man. And look, I know you can feel that way at a football game or a basketball game or a hockey game. I just feel like it's different with baseball. I just feel like there's an extra semblance of that bringing us together. Could be wrong. Could be wrong, but I know for a fact it brings us together. Something I get to text with my grandma about every single night, talking about those Mariners, whether they win or whether they lose. There's always something to talk about. And she's an amazing woman. Today was her 93rd birthday, and she's lived an amazing life. She is very important to a lot of people. And the fact that, the Mariners not knowing a gosh dang thing about her other than that she's Chris Crawford's grandma, that they support her is just, it's the coolest thing. It's the coolest thing in the world. So yeah, Mariners win. It's nice to get off to a nice start on the homestand after a very disappointing homestand to begin the year. Believe tomorrow is Kirby versus Feltner. Favorable pitching matchup, to say the least. Feltner is the type of guy that they should hit hard. All due respect to him. This is not a good starting pitcher. Mariners should be looking for that sweep. It's hard to sweep teams, but this is the type of team you should be sweeping. and go on a nice little run here. But yeah, I'm at almost a loss of words tonight just because it was such a wonderful birthday with my grandma, and to know that the Mariners think about like the community, it feels good. It feels very good. So happy birthday, Grandma. Please hit like and subscribe. My grandma would love for you to um, support your boy, support her good boy. She's got 4 grandchildren and a bunch more, not a bunch more. She's got 4 grandchildren and 4 great grandchildren, but she'd love for you to support the oldest. And a reminder, subscribe and go comment on my video with the greatest hits, because somebody is going to win this bad boy. Look at that beautiful Matt Brash card. Look at that. Huh? It's a lot of glare. I apologize, but it's a rookie card auto to 10 with just a filthy patch. Filthy. And all you have to do is go like, subscribe, comment with what your favorite Mariner hit is on that video, and you get a chance to win that. I'd estimated value at about $100. Pretty cool. And you get it for just supporting me. I think that's neat. I don't have to do it. But yeah, as soon as we get to 400 subscribers, we will give that bad boy away. Good win. Good win. And again, happy birthday, Grandma. I didn't hit end video in time. Happy birthday.